Hey guys, it's Germ coming back at you with another video. I wanted to make a video talking about what would be the most reliable full-size truck to purchase going into 2026. So you're looking for a brand new truck, your number one priority is reliability. Which truck should you buy? This video is for you. I'll make another video about the most powerful, most capable half-ton trucks, but this video, we're going to talk just about reliability. All right guys, so just coming from the top of the list, everybody knows that we've got the big three, which is going to be GM with the Chevrolet and GMC brand. We got Ford with their F-150, and we've got Stellantis with the Ram brand with the Ram 1500. So let's just take apart these top three. And then I want to go ahead and just mention right off the bat, Toyota is a no-go right now. If you're looking for a full-size truck, steer completely away from Toyota. Do not buy a Toyota. They're proven extremely unreliable. They're having to replace engines left and right. So the whole brand is excluded, in my opinion. Going to do a quick shout out to Nissan. I think Nissan's got a very reliable powertrain. If you're looking for just a reliable powertrain, just point at the brand and say that's it. Nissan's probably got the best powertrain right now. Nissan's got other issues with other parts of the truck. So for me, that they're a pass, but as far as reliable powertrains, they've proven pretty reliable. That 5.6 is an incredible, incredible V8. All right, so talking about the big three, let's just go through the list. Of course, I'm a GM guy, so we're going to talk about them last. Let's get the worst one out of the way first. That's going to be Stellantis and Ram. As far as Stellantis is concerned, there's been some questionable decisions that Stellantis has come up with. You know, they dumped the Hemi V8, brought the Hemi V8 back. They've got the Hurricane V6, which overall has seemed to be pretty reliable. I'm going to put the Hurricane V6 Rams in the consider column, okay? The Rams with the V8s, the Hemis, pretty reliable. There was an issue with some cam eating there for a little while. I think that's pretty well resolved. I haven't been hearing too much about Ram cams being ate here lately. So if you're a Ram guy, Eco Diesel in the Ram is a no-go for me. I'm just going to come right out and say, right here at the beginning, no diesel, period, in the half tons. I don't care what any of them say. I know you guys love your diesels. I know them. But in the half ton trucks, they're all basically trash. They're semi-trash. Although I would say in some of them, they're a little bit better than the V8 offerings right now. But for the most part, stay away from diesel. Unless you just don't care and you're just going to rely on the warranty and you're okay with your truck being down for a long time. Because whenever those fuel pumps go, they go bad. And they take out the whole fuel system. So I just steer away completely from diesels. All right. Now, by the way, I don't look at Consumer Reports. I don't care about Consumer Reports. I am concerned about what I'm hearing on forums and from other people that are concerned, Facebook marketplaces and that sort of thing. Overall, the Ram's got its issues. But if you're looking for a gas engine, the Ram turbos seem to be pretty okay. And the Ram Hemi seem to be okay. The 3.6 Pentastar is an outstanding engine. I've owned a Pentastar, not in a Ram, but in a minivan. It is a very good engine. So there's many examples with several 100,000 miles. Take care of them just like anything else. I'm going to put Ram in the strongly consider column. I don't see any issue going with a Ram in 2026. Going into Ford's offerings. Ford has, I think, the most complete package right now. Their 2.7 liter EcoBoost, their 3.5 EcoBoost, very well proven designs. They're reliable, they're strong, they do a great job. The 3.5 has an incredible tow rating and it gets the job done. Right now, I would say that the Ford has the most complete, reliable package. Their base engine is a very strong contender as well. They have arguably, in my opinion, the best V8 out of the bunch. The 5 liter is incredible. And so if I was considering a Ford vehicle, you really can't go wrong with choosing any one of them. I'd probably lean towards the V8, but the 3.5 and the 2.7 liter EcoBoosts are very strong contenders. I've had an EcoBoost failure. I'll try to link to that video right here. But it was a 2.0, not a V6 variant. So take that into consideration. So I put the Ford in the very strong consider range. And so now we're going to get to GMs. And so I just want to talk about GMs for a few minutes. I own a GM. I own a 2.7 liter 2022 I call it a Turbo Max, but it's technically before the Turbo Max. It's just easier to say Turbo Max, and people know exactly what you're talking about. But basically, I think that the 2.7 liter Turbo Max is the only engine to buy in the GM lineup right now. The 5.3 and the 6.2 liters are still having massive issues. It looks like GM's on cruise control until the next generation of V8s come out. They are basically just taking care of them under warranty as they come up. The problem is we don't have parts. I've already made a couple videos on the 6.2 liter and the issues that people are having with that. If you're needing to buy a GM truck to rely on, in my opinion, the only one is the 2.7 liter V8. 2.7 liter i4. So the 2.7 liter Turbo Max, very strong, arguably the best transmission out of the bunch. The 8-speed transmission does have some shifty wonkiness and that sort of thing to it. Yes, that's absolutely true, but I think it's the strongest one. In my opinion, and this is coming from a diehard GM guy, the 3.0 inline turbo diesel is right behind the Turbo Max as far as reliability is concerned. After that, I would put the 5.3, and dead last, I'd put the 6.2. Which is crazy because GM puts the 6.2 in the higher end trim models. I don't think that that's even an engine you should consider. And that's somebody that owns a 6.2 liter in my wife's 2019 Escalade. I know I'm already preparing myself for whenever that thing decides to let go. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll be fine. It's got close to 120,000 miles on it now, but I just know it's a ticking time bomb. That's really pretty quick video. It's pretty simple. This is just grassroots kind of experience. It's kind of weird from a GM guy hearing him say the only engine to buy is a 2.7 liter, closely followed by the 3.0 liter. Stay away from the V8s right now. Do not buy the V8s. If you are wanting a GM V8 truck, hold out until the 2027 model whenever they do the refresh and we get the new engines. Hopefully they have fixed whatever manufacturing defects are in those engines. Again, so just in a summary, if you just want a quick summary, no buy on the Toyotas, no buy on the GM V8s, no buy on any diesel. Nissan's pretty solid just across the line. Ford is probably the best buy right now as a brand. And as a GM guy, I hate to admit that, but that's what it is. Reliability of the electronics has been hit or miss here or there across the board. These things just have way too many electronics in them, and you can't really get away from them, even if you buy a base model truck. And so I hope you guys got some out of that. If you're kind of leaning one way, I hope that helped you from a pure reliability perspective. Buy the 2.7 liter V8. I keep saying that. It's the 2.7 liter inline 4 if you're wanting a GM or GMC truck. In the half-ton model, if you're wanting a Ford, you really can't go wrong. Buy the one that scratches your itch the most. If you're looking for a Ram truck, get the Hemi. Get the Hurricane engine, whatever you want. I don't really have a strong recommendation one way or another. Nissan is a buy and Toyota is a hard pass. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like, share the video. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, disagreements, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all have an awesome day.